The power of habits. When we speak about transforming our lives, we frequently envision enormous gestures, major choices, and dramatic events. But after years of dealing with people and witnessing those who thrive versus those who struggle, I've learned a crucial lesson. It's not the major things that make the largest difference. No, it's the tiny stuff. It's the minor habits, the little decisions we make every day. See, if we want to make a substantial difference in our lives, we must start with the simple things. Since these minor habits, which we often ignore or reject as inconsequential, accumulate over time, and let me tell you, the effects of compounded work are incredible. After a while of adopting these simple behaviors, you will no longer recognize your life. One day, you'll glance around and realize you're living the life you've always wanted all because of the little things. Now, I want you to consider this for a minute. What if you could transform your life by merely altering 10 things? Things you can start now that will change your future. That's the beauty of habits. They don't need a major change in your schedule or a stroke of luck. You can start them right now, no matter where you are or what you have. So, what are these little habits? What are the things that, if included into your daily routine, would alter your life for good? Let's get started with the list, so take notes. The first habit is reading. Now, you may be thinking, Jim, I don't have time to sit down with a book every day. But listen carefully. Reading is one of the most effective habits you can form. And I'm not just talking about general reading. I'm talking about reading with a purpose, something that broadens your mind, challenges your assumptions, and opens up new possibilities. Habit number 1. Begin your day with intention. The mind is a tremendous instrument. It broadens your perspective and exposes you to new concepts and opportunities. What you feed your mind is as vital to what you feed your body. Reading is more than simply a pleasure. It is a doorway. It provides access to fresh ideas, ways of thinking, and possibilities. When you make reading a regular habit, you nourish your mind with information, wisdom, and insight. Most individuals are hungry for achievement and progress, but they are not providing their brains with the nutrients required for success. Success requires a bright mind that is continually learning, developing, and expanding. Reading is the most efficient method to fuel your intellect. Consider this. Every time you pick up a book, you are carrying a piece of someone's life, work, their ideas, experiences, and knowledge. What a fantastic idea. Instead of waiting years to study anything on your own, you can acquire a lifetime's worth of knowledge in only a few hours. Now, I am not suggesting you should read for hours every day. Even 10 or 15 minutes of focused reading each day adds up over time. Knowledge accumulates just like interest in a savings account. And that compounding knowledge is what transforms your life. It alters the way you see the world, solve issues, and approach difficulties. But here's the key. You have to be picky about what you read. Not all books are worth your time. You do not want to squander your valuable time on gossip or fluff. Instead, choose novels that will challenge you, broaden your thinking, and make you think. Choose anything that is relevant to your goals, such as a biography, self-development books, or business strategy literature. Where you desire to go in life is determined by what you think about. The thoughts you let into your head will determine your destiny. So, make reading a regular, intentional habit, and you'll notice a difference in your thinking choices and eventually your life. Now let's speak about journaling. What do 99% of successful individuals have in common? They keep a notebook and use it every day. It's one of those behaviors that doesn't receive enough recognition. Writing down your ideas, aspirations, and desires is really powerful. There is something almost mystical about it. When you put your ideas on paper, they become more real. They are no longer just floating about in your mind, producing confusion or distress. Instead, they are in front of you, distinct and substantial. It provides you a feeling of control and direction. Habit number 2, focus on gratitude and control. You can now see the issue or concept for what it is, and you can begin to figure out how to fix it or make it a reality. Writing things down is like giving your brain a breath of fresh air. What happens if you don't maintain a diary? When you don't write things down, everything becomes jumbled in your thoughts. You go around with a million thoughts, ideas, anxieties, and plans, which is taxing. Your brain is attempting to hold on to everything, but it can't. However, sitting down with a pen and paper allows you to clear your mind. It's similar to clearing out a filthy room. Suddenly, everything seems ordered. You may think more clearly, prepare more efficiently, and concentrate on what's genuinely important. It does not take long either. A few minutes of journaling every day may make a significant effect. Another benefit of journaling is the ability to monitor your progress. Life becomes hectic, and it's easy to lose track of how far you've come or how much you've done. However, by writing down your ideas and objectives on a regular basis, you can keep track of your progress. And let me tell you, there's nothing more inspiring than reading back at your previous posts and recognizing how much you've grown, how many problems you've conquered, and how many of your goals you've already accomplished. So start small. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes every day to write. It does not have to be flawless, nor does it have to be meaningful goal setting. Simply allowing your ideas to flow can result in improved clarity, attention, and personal progress. The next step is to establish your objectives. This is where the rubber hits the road. I've always said that if you don't have objectives, you're like a ship without a sail. You may be moving, but you're drifting. You're following the wind wherever it takes you, which is no way to live. You see, objectives provide direction. They offer you something to aspire for, something to work towards. And when you have a clear goal in sight, you stop spending time on unimportant tasks. Instead, each action, decision, and choice you make brings you closer to your desired outcome. That is the power of goal setting. Most people believe that creating goals is something you do once a year, maybe on New Year's Eve. But let me tell you something. You should make goals every day. When you get up in the morning, ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish today? What is one thing, just one, that if accomplished today would significantly improve your life? Write it down. That is your aim. Your mind now understands what to concentrate on. Habit number 3, prioritize health and fitness. You know you have a job to accomplish. And trust me, your mind enjoys having something to figure out. When you establish a goal, your mind sets to work thinking out how to reach it. But here's the catch. Your objectives must be defined. Unclear aims result in unclear outcomes. You can't merely declare, I want to be successful or I want to get fit. What does success look like to you? What does fitness mean to you? The more particular you are, the more targeted your activities will be. Break down your major ambitions into smaller practical tasks and tackle them one at a time. When you make this a regular practice, establishing tiny, specific objectives for each day, you'll be shocked at how much progress you make over time. And before you realize it, those modest everyday victories will add up to major accomplishments. Now, be sure to write down your objectives. Nourishing your head will accomplish wonders, but don't forget that nourishing your body is also crucial. And feed it well. Exercise is one of those habits that people either like or dislike. But let me tell you that it is one of the most vital habits you can form. And it's more than simply physical fitness. Sure, exercise keeps your body healthy, but it also sharpens your intellect and improves your energy, attention, and happiness. When you move your body, you are reminding yourself, I'm alive, capable, and strong. That thinking permeates every aspect of your existence. You see, there is a clear correlation between how you feel physically and how you perform psychologically. When you're in excellent form and your body is powerful, your mind is alert, you manage stress better, think more clearly, and have the energy to face any obstacles that come your way. That's why making exercise a habit is so important. And I'm not talking about spending hours at the gym or following a strenuous training regimen. It doesn't have to be as difficult. Take a 20-minute stroll, stretch lightly, or do some weight training, whatever works for you. The key is consistency. It's better to accomplish a little bit every day than to overwork yourself once a week and burn out. Another interesting aspect of exercise is that it serves as an excellent metaphor for life itself. When you push through the pain, you develop resilience. You teach yourself to keep going and not give up. That is a lesson that may be applied to whatever goal you desire to attain. Make exercise a regular habit. Move your body every day in any manner that feels good to you. Not only will you feel better physically, but you'll also have increased mental clarity, attention, and motivation to attain your objectives. Habit number 4, develop a growth mindset. Gratitude is a behavior that is sometimes missed because it seems too easy. But let me tell you, thankfulness is one of the most powerful habits you can cultivate. You can see that what you concentrate on grows. What happens if you concentrate on what is incorrect, missing, or lacking? You will get more of it. But if you concentrate on what's good, what's functioning, and what you have, you'll begin to discover more and more reasons to be glad. This adjustment in viewpoint has the potential to completely transform your life. Gratitude is more than simply feeling happy. It is about training your mind to find the good in every circumstance. When you make it a practice to concentrate on the positive, you will attract more good into your life. It's like a magnet. Gratitude affects your energies. Instead of wandering around irritated or wanting, you begin to feel plentiful, happy, and satisfied. And when you're in that mindset, you're more open to opportunities, new ideas, and the possibilities that life has to offer. So, how can you make thankfulness a habit? It's simple. Every day, spend a few seconds to think about what you're thankful for. It doesn't have to be something major. Perhaps it's the fact that you awoke this morning, a nice remark from a friend, the sunlight, or the roof over your head. Take a time to appreciate whatever you have. If you can, write it down. Over time, you will notice a difference in your mentality. You'll start to notice more and more reasons to be thankful, and your life will seem richer, more bountiful, and happier. Rest. Now, let us speak about rest. Most of us get started in the morning and don't stop until we crawl into bed like zombies. Rest has been underappreciated in today's fast-paced environment. We are continuously on the go, aiming for the next goal, the next accomplishment. But here's the thing. Without rest and recuperation, we burn out. Our brains and bodies need time to recover, process, and heal. When you push yourself too hard and ignore rest, you aren't doing yourself any favors. In reality, you are restricting your potential. Rest is more than simply sleep, but sleep is very necessary. It's about allowing oneself time to unwind from the noise, stress, and incessant demands of life. It is about letting your mind to roam, dream, and relax. Have you ever noticed that your finest ideas come to you when you aren't trying? Perhaps you're in the shower, out on a stroll, or just sitting peacefully. That is because your mind needs space. It needs those moments of calm to connect the connection, solve issues, and inspire innovation. We live in a society that celebrates hustling. Everyone is talking about grinding, working 24/7s, and being busy. But let me tell you something. It is not about how hard you work, but about how smartly you work. Working wisely includes understanding when to take a break, relax, and recharge. Your brain is a formidable instrument, but it needs rest to perform at its peak. Make it a habit to prioritize rest, whether it's taking a brief break throughout the day, setting aside time to relax, or just walking away to clear your mind. Habit number 5, practice consistency. Relaxation and rest. It's time to rest. Getting adequate sleep at night and having time to relax improves not just your productivity, but also your whole quality of life. Rest is more than simply sitting motionless. It's about allowing your mind and body time to heal. For others of us, rest may manifest as meditation or a peaceful stroll in nature. Others may define happiness as spending time with loved ones or partaking in a pleasurable activity. Whatever shape it takes, it's important to include periods of relaxation into your daily schedule. And here's the wonderful thing about rest. When you allow yourself to fully rest, you emerge stronger. Your intellect grows sharper, your energy increases, and your creativity flourishes. So don't believe the idea that rest is a luxury or an indication of weakness. Rest is essential and one of the most important tools you have for achieving your objectives. The power of giving. The next habit is giving. This one was challenging for me to learn since I had always wanted to, but thought I couldn't afford it. Giving is one of those practices that may change not just your life, but the lives of people around you. The ancient proverb goes, The more you give, the more you receive. And it's true, but not in the sense most people believe. Giving is about more than simply tangible stuff. It's about devoting your time, attention, energy, and compassion. When you make it a practice to contribute to others, you create a source of plenty in your own life. It's almost like a natural law. The more you put into the world, the more you get back. But here's the key: give without expecting anything back. When you give from a place of true generosity without expecting a return, you get a feeling of pleasure that nothing else can compare. Over the years, I've seen that the individuals who actually give, those who offer without expectation, appear to have the most. They have enough of love, pleasure, and prosperity. Giving is more than simply money. It's also about sharing your skills, time, and assistance. Perhaps it's mentoring someone, volunteering, or just being there to a buddy who needs you. Don't forget that giving also means giving to oneself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So make sure you're meeting your own needs, first filling yourself full so you can offer more to others. As you develop the practice of giving, you will discover something extraordinary. The more you contribute, the more possibilities will come your way. It's almost as if the world acknowledges your efforts to create value and rewards you accordingly. Make it a regular habit to ask oneself, how can I give today? How can I positively impact someone's life? Watch as your own life starts to change. Habit number 6, create strong relationships. Begin by listening. Listening is one of those practices that may improve not just your life, but also your relationships. Most individuals assume they are terrific listeners, but in truth, they are just waiting for their moment to talk. However, really listening is a skill and habit that may transform your relationships with others around you. When you listen, you show respect. You demonstrate that you regard the other person's ideas, views, and emotions. And that type of respect fosters trust, deepens connections, and creates opportunities. But here's the thing. Listening involves more than simply hearing what someone is saying. It's about comprehension. It is about being completely present in the moment. When someone speaks to you, don't simply nod and worry about what you'll say next. Stop and pay attention. Pay attention to their body language, tone of voice, and the emotions conveyed via their words. When you do this, people will open up to you more. They have a higher level of trust in you and appreciate your perspective. That's because you've given them your undivided attention, which is a rare and valuable gift in today's distractible society. Now, here's the best thing about listening. It's not all about the other person. When you make listening a habit, you gain wisdom and patience. You learn more. You have a great understanding of people and circumstances. That understanding is strong. It enables you to make more informed choices, solve issues more effectively, and interact with others in meaningful ways. Begin developing the habit of listening today. It doesn't take much, just a bit extra attention and intention to reap enormous personal and professional gains. Next, learn to be patient. Patience is one of those skills that we all know we need, but seldom use. We live in a world of quick pleasure. We want everything now: success, results, and recognition. But here's the truth. Everything worth having requires time. It requires work. It requires patience. If you can develop the practice of patience, your life will become much less stressful and more joyful. Most individuals quit up too early. They quit before they see the results of their efforts. People who are prepared to wait, however, are more likely to succeed. They are the ones who realize that the finest things in life do not come easily. Habit number 7, set clear goals. Patience does not imply sitting back and doing nothing. It entails doing constant activity on a daily basis, believing that the benefits will arrive in due course. It is about trusting in the process, even if you do not see quick results. Think about a seed. You place it in the ground, water it, and take care of it, but nothing seems to be happening for a long. There is no outward development. Yet under the surface, that seed is sprouting. It's growing roots. It is ready to break through the dirt and bloom into something magnificent. This is how success works. Your efforts are taking root even if you can't see it now. So, how can you develop the practice of patience? Begin by adjusting your thinking. Instead of expecting rapid results, concentrate on the long term. Remind yourself that great things take time. and that the effort you put in today will pay off in the future. In the meanwhile, enjoy the process. Celebrate minor victories along the road and believe that with patience and perseverance, you will reach your objectives. Patience, my friends, is a superpower. When you master it, you will be able to remain calm, focused, and devoted no matter how long the trip takes. The next step is to ensure that you are spending time with the correct individuals. This is one of the most crucial habits you can develop. I've said it before. You are the average of the 5 individuals you spend the most time with. Your surroundings mold you. They impact your ideas, behaviors, and beliefs. If you surround yourself with negative, small-minded individuals, it will be quite tough to climb above them. However, if you surround yourself with optimistic, ambitious, growth-oriented individuals, their energy will boost you up. It will motivate you to be better, accomplish more, and strive higher. Now, I understand that this is not always simple. Sometimes the folks we've known for years aren't the greatest influences, but you must make a decision. If you want to change your life, you must be willing to alter your surroundings. That entails being mindful about who you spend time with. Seek out individuals who inspire you and use their energy to propel your own progress. Habit number 8, embrace lifelong learning. Who is challenging you? Who believe in you? People that share your desire for development and self-improvement can assist you in achieving your objectives. They are the ones that will support you when things become rough and celebrate your victories with you. However, this is more than simply what people can do for you. It also matters what you offer to the table. Be the kind of person that brings people up. Be the kind of friend, coworker, or mentor who encourages others to do their best. When you surround yourself with the right people and contribute your best self to the group, magic occurs. Ideas flow. Opportunity arises. Everyone develops together. So glance at your circle. Do the people around you help you become the person you want to be? If not, it may be time to make some adjustments. Because you have the ability to choose whether your surroundings will boost you or drag you down. These 10 minor habits may seem easy on the surface, but they have the potential to transform your life in ways you cannot fathom. It's not about getting everything perfect. It's about beginning small, making little changes to your daily routine, and maintaining consistency over time. Those modest behaviors will accumulate, and you will begin to notice benefits. Before you realize it, your life will be radically different than it is now. So don't underestimate the impact of tiny behaviors. Begin now, even if it is only one behavior. Then, continue to incorporate the other behaviors into your daily routine and watch as your life transforms forever. A choice is the first step toward permanently changing your life. Everything changes when you decide to take charge of your own future. Say to yourself, enough is enough, and commit to building a future that thrills and inspires you. That choice is the first step toward change. Your life changes when you alter your thinking. Begin believing in your boundless potential. The only limitations are those you impose on yourself. Adopt an attitude of plenty, development, and resilience, and you'll see possibilities everywhere. Take significant, continuous activity toward your objectives. Dreams are just imaginations until they are realized. Divide your vision into manageable stages and pursue them with unwavering conviction. Each modest win develops momentum and confidence, moving you toward long-term transformation. Surround yourself with optimism and motivation. Your environment has a huge impact on your views and habits. Choose people, information, and experiences that ignite your passion and motivate you to be your best self. Let go of the past and embrace the future. Habit number 9, mastering emotional control. The strength of today resides in acknowledging that your history does not define you. Your current acts are what genuinely important. Forgive yourself for past errors, learn from them, and put your efforts into building the future you want. Make a commitment to continuous personal development. Every day, you should read, study, and push yourself. Personal growth is the cornerstone for a fulfilling life. The more you develop, the more prepared you are to face obstacles and capture chances. Face your fears straight on. Fear often stands in the way of living the life you want. Recognize fear as a sign that you are progressing Take big steps out of your comfort zone, and you'll uncover strength you didn't know you had. Cultivate thankfulness and appreciate progress. Gratitude turns your attention from scarcity to plenty, and celebrating minor victories keeps your drive up. Together, these activities develop a strong mentality that draws success and satisfaction. Take responsibility for your own happiness and success. Blaming people or external situations just diminishes your power. When you accept responsibility for your decisions, you retake power and become the architect of your own future. Never stop believing in yourself. The path of transformation is not always easy, but it is always worthwhile. Stay focused, dedicated, and constantly remind yourself of your why. You are capable of more than you can imagine. Now is the moment to prove it. You alone have the ability to transform your life forever. The option is yours, regardless of where you have been or what you are facing. Habit number 10, take action daily. It is up to you to climb above and forge your own path. Accept your inner power, believe in your abilities, and take inspired steps toward your goals. The path may not always be simple, but each step forward takes you closer to the remarkable life you deserve. Remember that change is a journey, not a destination. Celebrate your progress, acknowledge your tenacity, and remain dedicated to your goal. The future is unwritten, and you have the pen. Create a life that represents your whole talents and goals. Conclusion: begin your journey today. Life is so beautiful and rewarding that it inspires not just you, but also everyone around you. When you live with purpose and passion, your energy is infectious. Every moment, every action is an opportunity to build something worthwhile. It's not only about achieving personal goals, it's also about inspiring others. When your life exudes happiness, it becomes a beacon for others to follow. You understand that the actual beauty of life is not just in what you achieve, but also in how your path affects people around you.